first, I want to hear, what do you think the regulators misunderstanding about overdraft and the NSF challenge that institutions are facing? And then how do you think that correlates with junk fees? Because that's become the correlation now with overdraft. I think there's a great need for it, but what do you think?
So I will say junk fees, that term just, it's appropriate in some areas. It
Right.
is inappropriate for NSF and OD. And so it kind of breaks my heart when I hear it because there's such a misunderstanding. When I think of an NSF OD program, an effective one, it's very much in alignment with what America's credit unions actually announced. I think it was last year, it might have been early this year. I'm pretty sure it was last year. They provided a really good white paper memo speaking of the fact that NSF OD is not a junk fee. This is a value added service. And the challenge there is that clearly financial institutions have missed the mark because some consumers do, not all understand what the value is. And so at Great Lakes Credit Union, we are low income designated. And so we have a population that is dependent on that value added service to help them meet their financial obligations in times of need. It could be they had a surprise car repair. It could be that they, expenses, especially with inflation, everything that's happening in the country today, is that they're just having a really hard time managing their monthly budget. And so we owe it to them as their financial stewards to help to give them options that help them get over that hump, right? That scary time where you're like, I don't know if I have enough funds to cover my mortgage payment or my rent. And they need those options. And so it's such a misunderstanding because without it, you and I both know where these consumers are going to go. They're going to go to the payday lenders. You want to talk about junk fees? Look at what they charge and what their collection tactics are like. It is terrible. And what the miss is that financial institutions, those that do it right, are complementing these programs with also empowerment and financial education. And that's the key.